Welcome back to another unboxing video. So I'll be unboxing Raptor for this video, and this is actually my first two-player only game. So you can only play two people with this game. It's a two-player only game. I've got another one coming that's a two-player only game, but it's a pre-order, so it may be a while before it comes out. But anyways, this is pretty cool. So let's take a look and see what's inside this box. I was really impressed with this game. So here's the rule book. It's not a new game, but it's not a super old game either. So in fact, I first saw this game a couple years ago on Z Garcia's in his top 100 games list. So and I really liked a lot of his games, but I was happy to see a game that I had never heard of about dinosaurs in his list, and was intrigued and did some more information on it, and decided this is definitely a game I wanted to get. So I do know that as a two-player only game, I think each player is going to be particular something. One player is either going to be the scientist player or the Raptor player. So, if you guys all want to take turns, if you guys all want to play the Raptor player, then you should probably play two games, so that way everyone gets a chance to play as the Raptor. But, yes, you'll be either the scientist player or the Raptor player if you're playing this game. So it's really interesting, for sure, and the rest of these rules are in another language, looks like. Okay, and then these are the player boards. If you're playing as the Raptor player, you're going to get this one. And if you're playing as the scientist player, you're going to get this player board. So it'll explain, it should explain kind of how your player works versus your opponent's player works, obviously. So because they'll play differently, more than likely, right? Because after all, human and versus a dinosaur is still very different, right? Looks like the punch outs are coming out on their own, so that works out for me. Here's some more punch outs. Looks like these will get I don't know, maybe something. Maybe there's some sort of standee or something. And then we've got more. And these already came out on their own. So did this one, which is nice. If it's going to come out on its own, go for it. That's fine with me. That works. One less thing for me to do, right? Cool, so got some more punch outs, and the big ones come out on their own, which is fine. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Aha! Here's the miniatures. So since obviously the Raptors are the coolest miniature in the game, right? Let's take a look at the scientists first. So let's see what we got here. So here's the scientist. And are they all the same, or are they different? Yeah, they're all a little bit different. So if you're playing as a scientist, each of these miniatures look different. So I don't know if that means maybe they play different because they're each different. Who knows? But it's still nice that they made every human look different for the scientist player. So Now, I thought they would be probably a little bit bigger than they are, but no regrets. They're still awesome, and so that's fine. So I think that's pretty much the differences I'll show you in the scientists, but you get the point. They're all different, and mostly anyway. And so if you're playing with the scientist player, you're gonna be using a lot of these. Now, if you look the difference from bag to bag, this one has a big one, which is awesome. So there was one that was big, but there's not as many. So you're probably not gonna have. So it looks like you'll have more going on with the scientists because there's more of them than there is of the Raptors, obviously. And the inside of the... That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, so the inside of the box, the artwork is awesome. I love it. So let's take a look at the Raptor now, because that's the best part. Ah ha ha. So here's the big one. This is the one I saw when I was looking it up. So this is the big one. So the Raptor is bigger than the scientist this time around. Awesome, though. I love that. That is cool. That is cool. I love that. Okay, and then it looks like the rest of the Raptors are actually smaller than the scientists. So, they're really tiny. And you can see how tiny that is. But there's a few of them. There's 5 of the little ones. So, but still, you get one big one, so that works. It's going to be enjoyable playing as the Raptor player if you've got the big one to play with too. So, obviously, you'll be using them all, I would imagine. So, and obviously, it would make sense the bigger one is more dangerous, probably plays differently than the small ones, I would imagine, because, you know, it is bigger. And then we've got some cards here, so let's open these up. Alright, so here's the cards. And obviously there's different numbers on these, and the artwork is different. Not exactly sure how they all work, of course. But it looks like we've got like the mother or the father. Probably the mother and a baby, a raptor. That's one thing about raptors was they really cared about their young. So if you're the Raptor player, you're going to get to play with these cards. That's what that means. And then if you're the Scientist player, you get these cards. Cool, cool. So that is Raptor. That was the unboxing of this game. So pretty cool game. I'm happy with this. This is definitely nice. Another dinosaur game. My second dinosaur game for sure. There is definitely another dinosaur game out there I would like to get, but it's a lot harder to acquire, a lot more expensive. So I thought I'd go with this one because it was cheaper, and I don't have any 2-player games as of yet. So it's good to have a variety of everything in when it comes to board games. So my first 2-player game is a dinosaur game. Awesome. Gotta love that. My second 2-player game should be an animal game. So we'll see if I get it before another particular game. But it should be. I just don't know when it's coming or when it's supposed to be released yet. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys also liked this video as much as I did, if you guys like dinosaurs, if you guys liked the miniatures, if you guys thought this game was cool, just, you know, looking at the miniatures in this game and the idea of playing as a raptor or a scientist, for instance, if you liked that aspect, don't hesitate to leave a like for this video. It helps me out big time, and I'd appreciate it. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time.